All right. So we're back for another episode of Rusty and Sham.
Yes, and it's always an up move.
It's an up move. Okay. So today we are going to be talking about hookup culture.
Yes, the hookup culture. You know that go already. We're back with the song, and I met this guy before too.
Yeah.
His name is Spitty.
Spitty.
And surprisingly, it's a brown man's from Brampton.
Oh, he's from Brampton?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
All right.
But he's a cool dude.
Is it
He's a upbeat dude, like always, and positivity.
Oh, so the song's all about positivity too?
Yeah, pretty much. 24 hours.
That's what it's called?
Yes, 24
And it's
hours.
a reggae vibe as well, like last week?
I wouldn't say reggae vibe. More of a old school hip-hoppy vibe.
Hip-hop, okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
All we got is 24. All we got is 24 hours, 24 seconds, 24 bars pouring on the intersection. Need 24 shots on 24 rims. I'ma bet 24 M's on me. On the court, on the road, on the grind, on the go. 24 on the run, never slow. All we got is 24.
All right, do you hear that? All we have is 24.
24 hours. You got 24 rims, 24 hours, 24.
Yeah, but look at that. 24 hours. That's all you have in the day.
Yes.
You need to use that wisely. Remember that.
Well, I mean, like you said, you have to use it wisely, but how do you use that wisely?
Do what you want to do.
Okay.
That's all it takes. You do what you want to do because this is your life.
Yes. You know what? This song was very upbeat, very.
Yeah, but that's what I tell you. Like he's I don't know. I think he died and came back. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But he sounds like one of those old rappers from back in the day.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, you saw me vibing out? Yo, you're getting in with the tunes, man.
Yeah, come on. Oh, you mean? I know. I've seen them. Certain music, it really resonates with me. This is one of them.
Yeah.
All right, we're back with the real serious talk now. See?
Yes.
And the topic for today is the hookup culture. And most people see it as nothing, where you can just hook up with anybody and just bounce around. And
that's not something that I necessarily partake in. I'm thinking like the hookup culture, and it's something that in this generation it's very huge. Everybody's doing it. I'm noticing.
I hear that, but it's because of the whole, the entertainment sector. That's what they promote.
That's what they promote,
right?
But then also it's so easy access. We can just swipe left and swipe right.
Which is right.
Right? But on Tinder, Plenty of Fish.
Even what is this? No. There's a church one too. What's it called?
There's a church one.
What is it called? Like Christian Mingle.
Christian. Okay, I think I heard of that one.
Yeah, so everybody's doing it. It's not even nobody's off limits.
And it's easy to go and just access. It's just an easy download, and then you just And I feel like it started off because even for myself, a couple of years back, when it first came out, I was like swiping left, swiping right. And it was fun because I'm like, okay, I can talk to somebody new and make a friend. But then I noticed that everybody wanted to just go and do had one focus.
Yeah.
And it was just so easy because if this person looks cute, you just swipe. But you don't realize that if you're hooking up with just any random person, you are connecting your souls. Like there's a soul tie that you're dealing with. So you're going to go and attract that person's demons, whatever they're dealing with. You're also going to be attracting that towards you. So I don't know about the whole hookup culture for me.
But this are the thing. People don't realize that these things are real.
Yeah.
When you hook up with somebody, like you actually take on their thoughts, what they're about, their demons, as you said.
Exactly.
They don't know.
They don't know. But the question is, why are we partaking in it? Because it's fun?
Well, most young people, we go off what entertainment says. Like who's hot.
Yeah.
And whatever they're saying, we roll with it.
Exactly.
So that's what's going on. That's why most people partake in it.
But if you pull from it, because I know that a lot of guys, I'm not a guy, so I'm pretty much asking you. I know that when you are young, they're like, it's almost like a game to go and see how much women you have and whatever. I don't know if you ever partaked in that when you were in the past. It doesn't, like, I'm not trying to go on pride, but what I'm saying is, for the guys that I know, and I grew up with mostly guys, I have a twin brother.
Yeah.
It's almost like a game, like, oh, how many women can you kind of capture and whatever.
Yeah, but all right, you do realize that's promoted in our culture, right? I'm not sure about everybody else's, but in the black culture, that is like that's promoted. So as a young guy,
Yeah.
to have a lot of women,
But why?
even in the music, like in the music from time.
Yeah, but I don't understand. But then even if you look in, I actually had this argument the other day. Even in the Bible, there's a couple of people in the Bible who has multiple wives, or like your ancient people, and even Chinese culture, multiple wives. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's been promoted for men to have multiple wives from time.
Yeah, but all right, I could look on it a couple different ways. First of all, the Bible was written by a man. That's first thing.
Okay.
The second thing is, them man they were used to have, them only pa woman they
Yeah.
could sustain them.
Right.
And all these women knew.
Yes, but you're saying that the people nowadays can't sustain multiple.
Not all man can sustain all like woman with them have.
I mean, yeah, but
But that's what I talk about. And then the next thing, sometimes the woman them don't know.
most of the time.
But this is what but these are the different things what I show you.
But I noticed that women is now playing the game the same way that men have been doing for years.
Well, it's in the entertainment thing now.
Well.
So the women them take it on now. Remember, again, whatever entertainment tells you to do, because it's entertainment.
Yes. Yeah. I never heard that saying before. Say that again.
It's entertainment.
Yes.
It is. So like, most people just work, especially when you're young, influential. Your peer, like your parents are not as
Involved.
yes.
Yeah.
So
So
who
it's
teaches
pretty
you?
easy.
The same way they talk about the influence,
Yeah.
bad influence outside, they're getting inside because of the phone. Soft.
Exactly. I don't know. Are you somebody who really likes the where our generation is going in this hookup culture, where we just swipe right, swipe left. We don't like her. We don't like him. He's not cute enough. Just so that you can have just one night of fun.
Do I agree with it?
Do you agree with it?
Yeah, what? No. You see me, I not tell nobody what to do. Not tell nobody what to do. Through my experiences, I give people information,
Yeah.
and they take it and do whatever they please.
Exactly.
But I show people say, like, there are certain things that attaches to you when you deal with certain people, so you have to be careful who you mingle with.
Exactly. Do you think that relationships can be stronger with this hookup culture that we're having?
I doubt that very much.
Why do you say that?
Because again, if you're gonna make if all the parties involved knows, that's
Yeah.
a different thing.
Yeah.
And then the next thing, everybody have to be in sync. Everybody has to want the same thing. If you say, okay, all of we in this, then all of we know this, and nobody else outside of this gets to be in this unless everybody knows about this.
Right.
But if it's a hookup culture, that's not the case.
Well, one thing that I do know that with the hookup culture, you don't have a strong, sustained relationship. That's what I noticed. Because if you're hooking up with this one girl, and then you're hooking up with the next girl, and then you're hooking up, and vice versa, if you're a woman, female, hooking up with this man and hooking up with, you're not getting to know anybody. So how are you having a strong relationship with an individual if you're having flaky relationships here, there, and everywhere.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. And the next thing is, who does it benefit? Like, who does the hookup culture really benefit? Like, if we really look, like, take a step back and look, like, who does it really benefit?
You know what? It benefits the fun at that moment in time. The urge for that person for that time in that moment. And that's pretty much it. Which means it's instant gratification.
But, alright, what is urge?
Instant gratification.
And where did we get that from? Like, where did we get that sort of, like, we just want that
we
instant
want it right now.
Right now? Where did we get that from?
To be honest, I think that's all about your ego. You know what I mean? Everything really goes back to your ego because that's your emotions.
So I'm going to ask you something now. I don't want you take it the wrong way. And maybe enough people might see it and take it the wrong way. No. 'Cause when we talk of ego, we mostly always talk about men. Right?
But everybody has ego.
Well,
men and women.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm glad to say you say it and not me.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, female ego.
Yes.
Right? That's there. It exists.
Yes.
So then, what part that play in this now too? In this whole thing?
So, the way that I look at it, for doesn't matter male or female, whatever your emotions is, and you just take on it, that's, and I will say that's your demons, because it can slow you down from what you need to do. You, just like we said, you have 24 hours in a day, and if you're swiping left and right and spending all day talking to this person who has no business being in your life, right? But you just want to, you know, do your thing and cut after. You just wasted 24 hours talking to that person that you don't really care to go and have a conversation with, and all of that stuff. Now, your ego is saying, "Oh, this guy is cute," but this guy could be, and I'm saying guy because I'm a female, but vice versa. This guy's cute. This guy's cute. That's your emotions playing over. Your guy can be cute as hell, but is he going to be good for you? No, your emotions took over. So that's your ego overpowering what is truly for you.
All right. You know what we did find out though? The hookup culture kind of slow things, like slow you down as building not just a relationship, but even yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's so much people involved.
Yeah.
You can't really get that chance for really bond with one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then all these games we have to be playing.
Yeah.
I have to
think for the next step and next move.
So it really slows me down.
Yeah.
And I really don't get anywhere.
Yeah.
And then plus the take on that I take from those other people.
Yeah.
Then I feel my emotions change on random.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
And then I take it on the person that I truly care about the most.
That's right. That's right. But that's because you're taking on that other person's soul tie, that person's demons, whatever that person is struggling with. If you're connecting with that, doing those hookup culture, you don't know what you're taking on that you can't see. And that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
So we have to remember our ego is telling us, hey, this is what we want to do today.
But
is it wise for the long term?
But what is your take on? Because they word it like it's nowadays women empowerment, right? So what do you think? Do you think it is, or it's just a way for manipulate the mind to say, oh yeah, it's women empowerment.
I wouldn't say manipulate the mind.
Then why you said it?
Or anything like that.
Well, then why you said it? No, man, that's an ask. I'm not saying that it is.
Hey, look, Rusty, you're stepping on pinky toes here right now.
Well, then, but all
you're
right.
shining bright like a Christmas ornament, and then you're gonna go and step on pinky toes today, huh?
yeah, but all right. Men's toes always get stepped on. All the time.
Females?
No. All right. Metabo in regards to the hookup, like to the whole.
Yes. But same with female, because if a female goes and play the same games that men play, we're going to be called certain names, or oh, that woman touched this guy. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna go and touch her. She's blacklisted.
This is true.
And so we actually, as women, if you're not shaped a certain way, our music, it says, oh, you need to be shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle and all that. So us females have so much to go and deal with. Now we are standing in front of the mirror to go and make sure that our beauty is so good, just so that we can go and get noticed for the guys. Because any guy, guys can look like absolute dog trash, and they still get the girl.
Yeah, but that's on you guys. That's not on us. You guys allow that.
Not true.
The part.
Now my ego started.
Exactly. The past, yeah, because it's true. Because it's true. If you guys have a certain standard, we'll want to say, oh, no matter what, make sure, and you don't have to just shun the person. You can make the person know, say, hey, you have to step this up before this.
True.
Most of the time, people don't do that.
That's true. But that's with the hookup culture, because you don't know the person. You're just going to hook up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's no standards involved.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
So you get whatever you get.
Yes. Which means you'll pick up anything. Which means could potentially and most likely pick up shit.
Anything, because shit is anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's what I'm saying.
So for me, okay, my question is, with the youths who's kind of watching this and kind of wanting to who doesn't agree with the hookup culture, because there's a whole community that don't really agree with the hookup culture as well, but they're afraid to go and kind of step out and kind of just tell people, hey, I'm not with that, because when they're young, even though they're not with it, this is the standard. Oh, this is how much people that I have. Oh, look at this person is cute. Oh, this person, you know what I mean? So my question is, for a young person or anybody in general, if they are not into the hookup culture, and because it's not the mass majority, how are they able to go and tell people, hey, I'm not with it?
Well, you don't have to tell everybody.
No.
You tell the person that you're interested in. Because, again, I think I said this many times, like, I used to look for the change I want to see.
Yeah.
Now, I decide, say, you know what, I'm going to be the change I want to see. You know what I mean? So I'll be the example, and if you decide this is for you, then you could follow. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, you just have to have that conversation with the person you decide. Yeah. But nobody else. It doesn't matter for nobody else.
So another thing that I kind of wanted to mention for the hookup culture too, because you did touch on a good point. Like it's nobody else. This is you.
This is business. No.
Yeah. So a lot of us is always talking about how much people that we been with and all of that stuff. Why is that out there? Why are we putting it out there like it is something important? Like you don't go and share your medical records. Why are we sharing that?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start it like this. When I was a youth, right? When I was a younger youth, the songs that I used to listen to, man, fi have enough girl and girl in a bungle. I always say that because I remember that's one of the songs that I remember most vividly. You have more, but that's one of them, right? So that was sort of like a bragging. Where, alright, I have enough girl and girl in a bungle. So, you know what I mean? Like, you have to keep up that as a man. Yeah, because I'm the man, like, I have enough girl and girl in a bungle. What you do? You know what I mean? So, that's why. I don't know on the female side, but the male side, for me, that's why. Because when I was younger, before that really entered my mental, I only just wanted that. You know what I mean? So that one female, but then you get captured by.
So pretty much it's like you're imprisoned in your own mental
There you go.
jail, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's only because what society kind of brought onto you. So now you think that this is how you're supposed to move on.
Well, that's what you see everybody around you doing. That's what you see. It's promoted on TV. It's accepted because you know there are certain things you can't say on TV. You can't do.
True.
But that's being done. That's being said. So that's, in my mind, that's okay.
But the thing is, before this generation happened, I remember I watched like shows in the 80s and stuff. They had Flintstones. They had separate beds. We weren't able to go and see people even kissing or touching. I think it was Ellen DeGeneres who kissed another female on TV and slapped it, or said, or another soap opera that says "you bitch" and slapped somebody. Right? These weren't seen on TV. And then all of a sudden, it happened once, and then it broke free, and everybody's just like vulgar and not caring. Everybody's just more loosey, you know what I mean? So I don't understand where that part, where it just was like, okay, so they did it, everybody's gonna do it now?
Yeah, and all right. You see, even that, it's fine. Like, it's a free... it's
free game.
It's free game. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But
I'm not judging, by the way.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
But as I explain to you, when you do this, there are consequences to all of this down the line.
Yeah.
There's consequences.
Yeah, I see that. Because everything you put out there in the world, it's going to come back either better or worse.
Yeah, and you could call it karma if you want, but like whatever you do, it starts off that wheel.
Yeah.
Once you did that, the wheel just start turn until it comes back to you.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. That's just how it works.
Okay, I have to go and ask you, go back to where you were. You said when you were young, you were in the culture and whatever. I know that right now you are in a relationship, right? Would you say that it was better back then, or to be in a relationship is better? And I know that I just kind of put you in an awkward position, but would it say that you're much more calm because you're not playing a game? Are you more,
No, it's
a lot different.
It's actually, for me, it's much more better. I'm much more focused. Much more focused on other things.
Right.
Like, and you feel a more sense of accomplishment, a more sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? Because them time there, you don't necessarily look for a true love. Like, you don't necessarily have a true love. And deep down, you kind of know.
Yeah.
Deep down, you kind of know.
Yeah.
So, now it's more meaningful. It's more meaningful to me. As again, all of this, for me, this is me just giving free game information. After a while, the hookup culture start feeling weird, and not just weird, but you actually start realize like this is not it.
Yeah, I like to be in a relationship or single. Like, I actually don't partake in the hookup culture personally, and that's because, like we said, you have 24 hours in the day, and I'm here and I'm listening to every individual to see who's going to go and move with my path, right? Because the thing is, if you don't have a good relationship, it's going to make you or break you, because that's your home. So for me, I think the results of the hookup culture, because everybody has been there, whatever. Not me. I'm not gonna say like, but you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean.
But what I'm saying is that for me personally, I feel like if you throw too much rocks in your water, right, you'll see the turbulence, right, that comes around from the rocks that you threw in the water. You can't see nothing from the bottom of the water.
Yo, what
you know what my analogy? You know where I'm going with this?
but hold on. You heard what she said? We didn't throw too much rocks in her water. You hear what she said?
That's not what I mean. Oh my gosh.
Yo, I did. You were the one that said this.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Okay.
My guy, stop throwing rocks in what? Like what?
Okay, listen. Not my water in particular, okay? But if you skip rocks, you see the turbulence, okay? Wow. You see the turbulence, right? You can't see anything at the very bottom of the water, right? So if you're partaking in this hookup culture, you won't find the person that's for you. There's too much turbulence because you're dealing with too much people.
You might push that person away.
And you're pushing the person that is for you, who you can see perfectly clear. If you weren't involved with the hookup culture, you can see who is truly for you. You know, and that's something that I kind of look at, and this is for everything. I always use this analogy. Not throwing rocks in my water in per se, but if you throw rocks, and if everything is too much, and this goes with everything. Food, hookup, your relationship, everything.
All right. Well, look on a different aspect of it now too. The next thing is, there is people out there that you might hook up with, right? And you, in your mind, you just think, this is just a hookup one time and go. Yeah. When this person sees you, they see their Prince Charming or their queen. Yeah. Now, you think you could just go and leave. No, you ain't going nowhere. Like they already, no, in their mind, they're like, what? You're not going nowhere. Yeah. And if you try to leave, they'll try to kill you. Yeah, because you're picking, that's you picking up shit. Silly shit is like the person is shit. But like, so you're picking up their demons and they're, Yeah, so they're like, no, you're not going anywhere. And they mean that. Because they love you. Yeah. In their way, they love you. Yeah. You know? So what I'm saying is this is just not something Yo, back home, me see enough you dead. Yeah. Over a girl. Yeah. Like girl a deal over here so. Yeah. And she a deal over there so. Yeah. And a man find out and she dies. And vice versa. Girls kill guys because of that same thing. Yeah. So like that's another aspect of it too. That's another aspect of it too. So you have to like them thing there. That's another thing just to look at, to know, say, yo, you want really think about that before you do it. Exactly. Because you don't know, people might look a certain way, but when you actually get to know them, they're not so good. I wouldn't say not good. So, yeah, there's no good and bad. But what you are thinking about them being, because you see an image and you think this is what they are, because maybe you're like, okay, they wear glasses and whatever, you assume they're nerdy or they're this. No. Negative. Well, I always say this all the time because this is something that I just realized. We are our own character. We are our own actors in our own story. So our lives is literally whoever we portray to be. So some people will dress more on the nerdier side. Some people will dress on the cooler side. But sometimes the nerdy people is actually cooler than the person who's dressed cool. Alright, people, don't I look cool? You look like you're supposed to go and be hung on a Christmas tree. Yeah, but it's Christmas time just now. Halloween was what 2 days ago, 3 days ago? Yeah, but then look in the stores, bare Christmas things. Oh, you're one of those people. Are you gonna play Christmas carols? No. Oh my gosh, your next song is gonna be a Christmas carol. Next week is gonna be a Christmas carol. Oh my gosh, no, please, no. We're not even in December yet. What I'm saying is don't hate the player, hate the game. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't know what to even say about that. Like, what the? I don't know what to say about that. Like, how do I respond to that, Rusty? Yo, that's cool, man. All I'm saying is, to the younger generation, go off of where your mind tell you. Yes. Right? Like, go off of where your mind tell you. Not Well, it's hard to do because the influence out here is strong.
Well, it is.
Strong.
The influence out here is very strong. But like I said, and I always will go and preach this, it's what you listen to. So if the person is telling you certain things and you don't feel like you're able to go and have a conversation, in order to have a conversation with somebody, you need to be able to talk to them. You need to be able to communicate with them. Right?
Yeah, but
so if you're doing the hookup culture, you're not going to be able to go and have a conversation with that person. Right? Because all you're doing is focusing on one thing. So now you just set up a foundation with that person. And that foundation, it's hard to break out of it. Especially if you don't have any communication and it's just mainly for one thing only. But then you can't build off of anything, which means you're just wasting your 24 hours.
yeah, but all right. Let me give you another scenario. Like even like say you're doing the hookup culture, right?
Yeah.
Different people, but you actually start bonding with different people.
Yeah.
Right? Now you get mixed up with what you're saying with this person and what you're saying with that person, and that causes
confusion.
yes, because you talk to this person about this,
Yeah.
then you talk to this person about that, then you're saying the thing that you talked about this person to with this person like, that's not me. And you're like, what? No, that's you. No, that is not me.
Oops, those are oopsie moments.
Yeah.
And those oopsie moments, I actually laugh about those moments because it's unnecessary. Because you're just stressing your head top for no reason.
No reason.
Like, why would you want to do that?
And it's not even like, you don't even have to be having sex with them. Like, just spending that much time with them, talking to them.
Yeah.
That you take that on.
Yeah.
And then you bring it over there. And that person don't like that type of energy over there, but you're doing it.
Okay. So let me go and touch on that then. So you talk to this person and you talk to that person and you're talking to, and you're getting connection with this person and you're getting connection with that person. And we say that you're getting confused, but then you get confused with just the conversation, but you also get confused on who you want for your life, who you want to go and be your partner in crime to go and build for your life. See, it's a waste of time to go and entertain this and entertain that and entertain. No. Focus on the one person, because again, if you focus on that one person, besides doing the hookup culture and getting all confused, you build with that person changes like 150 times during their lifetime. You just roll with them and you be malleable.
Yeah, but what we consider as a waste of time, some people might not.
Okay, you're right.
Like,
you're right. But the thing is, you're right. It's considered as a waste of time for myself and not for other people. But then a lot of people, I see it all the time. Lots of people see it all the time. People regret what happens when they're 50.
even earlier than that.
Or earlier than that. And they're like, oh gosh, like, I wasted my life. So instead of getting to that point when you're 50 and realizing that you wasted your time and your life, listen to the wisdom, no?
Yeah, but as me say, there's people that are drifters. I call them drifters, but they don't care for that foundation.
Yeah.
Like, they really don't care for that foundation. So this is not necessarily for them.
Yeah.
This is just like a different, because again, this is just a different aspect of what is shown nowadays. It's just a different aspect, a different way of looking at it, if you would like.
Yeah.
But this is not gospel to say this is what you should do.
No, it's not gospel. None of this is gospel. This is just my opinion. And that's
a different way of
it.
looking at stuff.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But the for me, the hookup culture is a very dangerous
one. Yeah, I agree.
It's a very
you're playing
dangerous
with fire.
one. Yeah, man.
You're playing with fire.
Very much so. See? Red hot. Definitely playing with fire. No, man, I tell you. Yeah, man, tell it. So, otherwise, have fun, kids.
Oh yeah, have fun.
The hookup culture, after a while,
Yeah.
it ruins. It somewhat ruins, like, if you decide to have a meaningful relationship, because you have all those insecurities afterwards.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that those girls used to do,
Yeah.
you're assuming this girl is doing
It's
the
gonna
same
be
thing.
able to do that. It's doing the same thing that you've been doing.
So it's like, and then you're only stressing yourself out, because a lot of people I see do it.
Yes, but the thing is, you're not only stressing yourself out, you're stressing your partner out.
Yes.
As well. You're bringing whatever that is to your partner, and everything is crumbling.
And a lot of it, that your partner probably don't even know nothing about that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you're assuming, oh, what do you mean? Yeah, you're gonna do this, you guys do that.
And that person might, and like I said, the person might not be doing anything.
Yeah.
And he is trying to figure out what's happening with their partner, and you just don't know what kind of things that person is doing on the outside, right?
Yeah.
And it just hurts more people. In
the long run,
it just hurts people at the ending of it.
And you can always say life is just for living and you don't care, but you'll care when the shoe's on the other foot.
Yeah. You'll care when you lose everything.
Yeah.
And you have nothing.
Yeah, you'll care.
And that's when you care, and then you change for the better. Mm-hmm. And I think for the hookup culture, to be honest, it takes a lot of because you lose a lot of things in the hookup culture, because people take and give, right?
Yeah.
So if you're doing the hookup culture, you're dealing with all these people, and then you're giving your energy. You're taking so much out of yourself. Essentially what happens is that you don't have anything to give for even yourself or for anybody else if you're just dealing with the hookup culture.
Yeah, you're somewhat empty after a while.
Yeah. All right, so that was a little bit of a heavy conversation. That was a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie.
Look a bit.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look a bit.
But we're gonna conclude as usual with a activity. So just like last time, we got some riddles related to this conversation.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me pull up mine. So my first riddle, I'll say a riddle and you say a riddle?
Okay, yeah. I'll go. You go first. Go on.
Okay. Here we go. I have lots of holes, but I can hold water. What am I?
What?
I have lots of holes.
We have lots of holes, but you can hold water. I thought we were keeping it PG.
It's as PG as I can get it.
Okay. Lots of holes, but hold water. What? Okay.
I got lots of holes, but I hold water. You guys want to guess?
Not a bucket for sure.
Bucket don't have holes.
Well, one big hole, but
One big hole.
yeah, but lots of holes.
You gotta stuff it with water.
Hey. What do you guys think? I gotta guess, right?
Yeah.
I gotta guess.
Guess something.
Lots of holes.
But I can hold water. Come on, it's easy, Rusty. And get your mind out of the gutter.
Okay, that's what I gotta do? Okay. I honestly...
Alright, I'll tell you. It's a sponge. I got lots of holes and I hold water.
This girl was, I thought she was talking about something else. I don't even want to tell you guys what I was thinking
Because his mind is in the gutter.
No. Alright, mine. Let me see. Where is it? I come in a box. I have many pieces, but put me together to make a picture. What am I?
You come in a box. And you hold on, I just got stuck where it says I come in a box. So let me can you repeat the question for me? Because I'm stuck at I come in a box.
Okay. I come in a box. I have many pieces. Put me together, make a picture. What am I?
Oh, easy. That's a puzzle.
Yeah, jigsaw puzzle.
A jigsaw?
Yeah. Okay, she
I
got
want
that one. She
some.
got that one. Finally, I gave her that one. I gave her that one.
Yeah.
For the record, I gave her that one. Just so you know, I gave her that one.